It is said it's just a game. True. And agree.
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball. Roger Barrow will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Wooten has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Anthony Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Anthony Nunez.
To third, 5. He's right there. This one, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Striding in once again, Smokey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Swing and a ground ball to third. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Ready for another chance, Manny Casilla, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. Looped out toward third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Nunez.
Anthony Nunez.
The ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in and looking for more. Smokey. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone into Monument Park. And we get another look here. He is now in. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. Try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Manny Casilla would be next. Here comes the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. Ready once again, Smokey, and his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased.
8-2 tonight's final. So the Bronx Bombers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Roger Barrow earns his 8th victory of the season. Baseball from the next for New York, Smokey. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. As a look, now the pitch. Missed with a slider. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey McCarty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Wooten moving in. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Smokey. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Manny Casilla. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here now the 2-2. He's running. Line towards center field. Wooten is going to have room out there as he puts this. Ready for another shot now. Diego Rubio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard hit ball to second. Smokey cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Tata.
Second baseman, Chris Tata.
Hit hard. 5. The throw to second for 1. Safe.
He's safe.
Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Casilla. Here now the 2-2. There he goes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Reed scoops it up, and indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. At the plate, Jason Neal. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Standing in now for the Yankees, Nick Ray, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away. Now a bunt attempt here.
Stand up, pick it up.
And he'll be thrown out at first, so that didn't go quite according. Forced to settle. Now at the plate, Smokey 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here.
Afternoon base. So striding in, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled down the line. And that's through for a hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jason Neal. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. The 1-1 on the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand.
On the back, pick it up.
And the throw will get him at first. A run will score, but that was a heck of a play just to get an out that time. Coming to the plate now, Sergio Rubio is currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. But an easy play over. Next to bat for Toronto, A.J. Reed. First time up, he went down looking. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the... Throw in time for the third out, but it's certain. Stepping up to the plate, Smokey. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Very weakly on the ground. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Just keeping him close. Oh, leads off first with 1 away. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
First baseman number 35.
Ready now, Jason Neal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit high and deep to right center. Wooten is after it. 2 down. Standing in, Sergio Rubio. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Sergio Rubio.
Runners off for second. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just...
Stepping in for the Jays, Lucas Machado. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. Really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Hey, another leadoff.
Now at the plate, Smokey. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and a strike. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the second deck and gone.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mining.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Stepping in, Smokey. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball. This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
3-0 to him now. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by. Stepping up now, Anthony Nunez is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Gets this one down. Neal is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now batting, Smokey, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
The 1-0 home. Swinging a high chopper. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball.
With the season approaching its final stretch, the manager calls for heightened focus from his players.
Closing in on. Striding in, Smokey. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. No balls and a strike to count. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them. Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Smokey, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. Once more, a throw over. And the runner back safely. Runners on the move for second.
Find the ball, find the ball.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hold up right there.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the. Coming to the plate now, Brian Lorenz, hitting at an even .220 on the year. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Down deep in the hole. The flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Smokey, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
1-1. Rubio is off at first with 2 away. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he misses again, ball 3. Manny Casilla would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. Hit hard to short. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Up next for the Yankees.
So stepping in, Manny Casilla, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And there he goes towards second. Sinking liner toward left. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Yeah, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding into the box, Smokey. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Just hung in there on that one. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Smokey is retired, 2 down now. Now at the plate, Smokey. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Now the 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Swan. And the inning is over.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop, Aaron Zinn.
Hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. To second for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into it. Ready for another chance. Damian McCaig. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double in order, however. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Smokey, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Now the 0-2 pitch. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third. And Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. Now the 1-2 pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me?
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow. Digging in to try it again. Smokey has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Ball 1. Two balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 to count.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field.
Make the turn, find the ball.
And oh, what a tough break there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And that winning run will be forced to stop at third base. Wow.
Left fielder.
So coming to the plate, Manny Casilla, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Digging in once again, Jason Neal. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter.
And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game. Tuesday night baseball. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Chauncey Hillman. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned in a hurry. Now a double play ball here as this is on the third. One there, on to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
He's running. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Cesar Tejada. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to turned around in a hurry. Smokey up with it, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He reached on a single in his first try.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. Tejada gloves it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready once again, Smokey. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Hit hard up the middle. Tejada has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Cesar Tejada. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Tejada.
Now, attempt here. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Ready for another shot now, Javier Luis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here now the 2-2. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the... Next for New York, Smokey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. The relay throw. And they'll tag him out in the rundown.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do.
Rainfall. Striding in for Boston, Jeffrey Swan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Towards second. Smokey scoops it up. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he takes ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
On the ground to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, we know this manager's not putting on the hit and run sign with 2 outs. Might have just been trying to get in scoring position on his own, give his boy a chance to hit something in a gap and get an RBI. But it worked out either way, and we find ourselves first and third.
And they will slap the tag on him heading back to coming to the plate now, Jeffrey Swan. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that.
So coming to the plate, Smokey, a base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Gone!
Where the ball seems to jump.
Now at the plate, Jeffrey Swan. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. The 2-1 home. Up the middle. Smokey. The middle on to first, and there were 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Smokey is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield. Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one just missed outside.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jason Neal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it settling in now. Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Quinn uses a split-fingered fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine it high in the air and deep to straightaway left. Where racing back on the warning track, he makes the catch. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. It's time for baseball on. Into the box, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And he's safe.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Left fielder, Manny Garcia.
High in the air out to center field. Jaquez has a beat on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. Throw won't get him. Stepping into the box, Jason Neal. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Drilled to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Horatio Raines. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The windup and the 0-1. Towards second. Smokey left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Trevor Bryant. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And left for the White. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Now the 0-1. Missed with a slider. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 75 on this great season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Geronimo Gallas. He singled his last time up. Drilled to the right. Dive. He gathers the throw. He's out.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a...
Digging in and looking for more, Smokey. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the sixth.
The last at-bat, Natty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. This one's down to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Now at the plate, Smokey.
Now batting, second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Chavez recovers, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Manny Casilla, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Runners off for second. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game. Up next for Chicago, Sergio Jaquez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Play on the ground. To his left, Smokey. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Ready now for the White Sox, Ron Muser. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling. Shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And quickly, there's a 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kent Edwards hangs win number 11 on his line, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. We've got base. Striding in, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the game's...
Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that in. Digging in, Gene Blank. He drew a walk his first time up.
First baseman, Gene Blank.
Right side, hit hard. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Smokey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Hugh moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley. So stepping in, Ron Muser comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Geronimo Diaz. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Ready once again, Smokey. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Digging in once again, Sergio Jaquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit hard. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
No runner, cut hold.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a...
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Horatio Raines. The 0-2 delivery. Hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the... Ready for another chance, Geronimo Diaz.
Designated hitter, Geronimo Diaz.
Out towards second. Smokey ranges to out. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Desmond Hugh.
Right fielder, Desmond Hugh.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in, the switch hitter, Smokey, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
And the runner back easily. Breaking ball in for a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. No runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 3-0 the final score in this one today. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked. Afternoon. Stepping up now, Smokey. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll?
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So ready now for the White Sox, Geronimo Gallas. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. The 2-2. Booted back up the middle. Reined in. Barehanded for 1. On to first. And how about that double play? Wow. Up next for Chicago, Alexi Costa. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Alexi Costa.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Smokey is in his tracks now. And there's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Ron Muser. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 4 line. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step up. Striding in once again, Smokey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And that's the second out. Digging in to try it again, Jake Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 3-2 pitch. Ball to second. This could be 2. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate. On to first to complete the double play. So striding in, Smokey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jaquez has a play. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So 2 runs on. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Trevor Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Round to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him. Striding forward now for the Sox, Gene Blank, as he looks to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 away. The 0-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. White Sox pick up just the 1. We're through 6 full. It's the White Sox 4 and the Yankees 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. In tight with the slider. 2-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Next for New York, Manny Casilla. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Runner's going, and he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now at the plate, Jason Neal. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage is... Digging in and looking for more, Alexi Costa. He singled his last time up. High pop-up. Neal waits on it, but the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. Digging in, Smokey. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out. Dig yesterday. And now a pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Badalucco on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Batting six.
Ball to second. Smokey from shallow right. Arturo comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Hit hard on the ground to second. Smokey comes up. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. A matchup with Tyler Glass now to lead off the inning. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And a changeup swung on and missed. Stepping into the box, Gustavo Barrios. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 20.
And hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases.
Relay, here we go. Hey, eat it.
And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fast.
In now, Smokey. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Smokey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. From the belt, the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. One and two, here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. And so coming to the plate, Stephen Black. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Hard on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Smokey, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1. Tuesday night baseball. Striding into the box, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Hard hit toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible. and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Manny Casilla. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Here now the 2-2. Runners on the move for second. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
You're scoring.
Throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
I'm sure that first run comes as a relief more than anything.
At the plate, Austin Kelton. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Austin Kelton.
This is pulled into right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Digging in, Smokey. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Just a bit low, ball 3. Manny Casilla would be next. Lifted the other way out to left center. Goff sprinting after it, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the digging in and looking for more. Johnny Badalucco. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Striding in once again, Austin Kelton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in to try it again, Smokey. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. The 1-1. High and deep to left center field. Barrios looking up, and as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So a 2-run shot to left center. So his remarkable season continues as they pull even. It's 6-6 now. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add 1 more home run onto this already. Ready once again. Got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it. 9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Astros came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Sheldon Palmer earns the victory. From Southeast Texas, we welcome you in. Digging in, the switch hitter, Smokey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Missed with a slider. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy. It's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans, without question. That's exactly what this team's doing. Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Manny Casilla would be next. Another payoff pitch.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Batting fourth.
Coming to the plate now, Manny Casilla, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad.
Batting fourth. Center fielder, Chad Goff.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Smokey is. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Smokey, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Goff has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Johnny Badalucco. A hit in 2 tries so far. Sharply on the ground. Played on the back. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1 home. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Kemp moving to his right, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in once again, Eldon Bullock. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. On the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance. Smokey. He was a ground out victim last time up. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Casilla. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw. Got him. And that's a gorgeous play. Ready for another shot now. Jason Neal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. grounded to short. Garcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Johnny Badalucco. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
On the ground towards second. Smokey takes it in. And there's out number 2. Next for New York, Smokey is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Barrios moves over, and that retires the side. At the plate, Smokey. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Turned on down the line. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position.
The 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for third. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Tag not in time. Next up for the Stros, Dave Aquino. He flew out in his last at-bat. As he rolls over it to second. And there are 2 away now. Striding in for Houston, Johnny Badalucco. Last strike now for Houston. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Smokey to his right. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. Downtown. So digging in now, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And And this will wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Just underway in Baltimore. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Fielder, Manny Garcia.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Digging in, Jason Neal. He homered back in Wednesday's game. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. The 3-1. He swings and misses. Throw down. It's there. He's out trying to take 3rd. And a poor gamble in hindsight there as the inning. Standing in, Joel Benitez. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. The 1-1. Round is short. This could be 2. Reined in. Second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this. So coming to the plate, Smokey. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue at least one more batter.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Manny Garcia. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
To first. He's got it.
Right here,
and
right
he'll
here.
Step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In now for the O's, Vernon Garcia, 1 for 3 back on Wednesday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this lead to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Smokey. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Missed with a breaking ball.
having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Benitez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jeremy Kodosky. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Step on the back. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors. So stepping in, Smokey. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Missed with a slider. The 1-2. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. So his remarkable season continues as it's now a 6-run ball game. Fans are getting ready now for Baltimore. Joel Benitez.
Joel Benitez.
The 1-2. The second, this could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. In now, Smokey. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. At the plate, Vernon Garcia. He singled his last time up.
Bottom of the ninth for the Orioles. Third baseman, Vernon.
This one hard the other way. And that's the first out. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. New York with their 90th win, best in the afternoon. Now at the plate, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Oh, stands at first with 1 out. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Ready now, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Swing and a miss there, 2-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Now batting.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jason Neal. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's running. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now at the plate, Grant Stover. He singled his last time up. The windup and the 0-1. Toward right center. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Smokey.
Now batting. Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. And there's out number 2. Leading off the inning, Emilio Mateo, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 0-2 delivery. Towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And there's 1 away. Ready once again, Smokey. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Valenzuela has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of it.
Ready for another chance? Emilio Mateo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
It doesn't look promising so far in this one as we move into the later. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back in.
Ready for another shot now, Emilio Mateo. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. Sunday afternoon. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Count now, a ball and a strike. chance. A runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate, but it's foul, strike one.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Digging in and looking for more, Smokey comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
You're seeing this lineup's eyes light up when this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. Not only is he missing over the heart of the plate, he's missing up. That's an excellent job right there to make him pay once again.
There's ball 4. Standing in now for the Yankees, Sergio Rubio, as he'll bat with the bases full and 2 men out. Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Striding in once again, able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt. Down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got...
And not in time as the run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-1 ball. Digging in once again, Smokey. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Hit in the air down the left field line. Valenzuela has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. So nothing. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Vincent Corona.
Vincent.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1.